Richard Southern is with us once more to talk about the top business stories of the day. Richard, let's start with the ongoing changes at Tim Hortons.
Yeah, so sales have been down for a while, Mark, at Tim Hortons. And the company, earlier this week said, hey, we got a plan to get back on our feet. We're going to go back to basics. We're going to do some innovation. There was also a lot of talk earlier this week about where the Roll Up the Rim to Win contest is. So I went right to the source. I talked to the chief corporate officer not long ago. And first off, he says you're going to start seeing those old school glass coffee pots at Tim's go the way of the dodo. Take a listen.
We have undoubtedly the single biggest coffee market share in the country by far, but we're also among the last to still be serving coffee out of glass pots.
What's the alternative to the glass pot?
Well, it's this fresh brewing technology that produces 3 pots at a time. We're still guaranteeing 20 minutes fresh. We're putting water filtration into every single store. Because, the water that you drink in downtown Toronto and the water you drink up in Wasaga Beach, it tastes a little different.
Meantime, big question people are asking, and we were talking about it earlier this week, is where's Roll Up the Rim to Win?
You're going to be seeing a revamped and exciting Roll Up the Rim very soon. In fact, I think we're going to be announcing the details of it next week.
Yeah, there was some speculation that you may have to log on to find out whether or not you want a coffee and a donut this time around with Roll Up. Will that be the case?
That is not the case. This is going to be an easy-to-play, easy-to-win Roll Up the Rim.
Welcome news to many. Their company also talking about revamping some of its food offerings next year. Mark, there's so much competition in the coffee space now. Tim's just trying to keep up.
That might actually solve the problem with actually trying to roll up the rim and having problems with it. So hopefully it's a decent solution.
We'll see next week.
Okay, today, Valentine's Day, of course. We all know that. Our spending patterns are starting to change when it comes to romance, however.
Yeah, and I think this is the case, even outside of Valentine's Day, in that we kind of want more experiences these days than things, right, Mark? And so we got this study that found we're actually spending a lot, first of all, on Valentine's Day. The love economy is up 17% since 2017. Online spending going nuts there. The peak spending day, February 11th, so hope you got your Valentine's Day gifts before today. 69% of couples, though, they say they want to plan a trip together more so than they want a gift. So hotel bookings, Mark, they're up 22% globally on Valentine's Day. Romantic getaways are up 6%. Romantic dinners are up 9%. So these are pricey things, but that's kind of what people are after. Spending is slowing down on your traditional Valentine's Day gifts. So cards down 8%. No surprise there, I don't think. Jewelry has increased, but only by 4%, and flowers are up just 2%.
Not surprised. I can certainly say from experience, the flowers and the chocolates, it's been done.
Little cliche.
Especially when you've been with someone for a long time, they get a little tired of some of those old traditions.
Pressure is on. Just like Timmy's, the pressure's on to innovate, Mark.
Indeed. Okay. If you're not celebrating Valentine's, you're looking at the cheapest Canadian cities for single people looking for a place to live.
More people are single than ever, actually. We should point that out on Valentine's Day. Stats Canada says the number of people living alone has gone from 1.7 million in 1981 to 4 million today, and they're buying homes more than ever. So Newcastle looked at the cheapest condos for singles, taking into account the average salaries in different cities. Edmonton, the most affordable for singles. The average condo there goes for $169K. Saskatoon was second, although the average wage there a little bit lower. Regina, number 3, $179K for a condo there. Calgary, Moncton, Winnipeg rolling out the list. No surprise, Mark, Vancouver and Toronto, the toughest places to own a property single. Of course, the average condo price above $600,000 in Toronto, and the average salary, about $70K or something like that. So we know it's tough if you're a single.
People certainly need the dual income here to try and get by. That's for sure. We've got a long weekend ahead. There might be people taking to the road. So what's gas going to be like?
No change for gas tonight. It'll hold steady into Sunday. We're back just after 6:30, Mark. We're looking at a big prank involving the coronavirus that went south in a hurry. We're going to show it to you after 6:30.
All right. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks.